What's good? What's going on, everybody? You already know who this is, and it's definitely your favorite soulful child. Yeah, I did it. Shark coming back at you once again at the P.E.G podcast. That's positive energy generation, and we that for life. And you know, that doesn't make us weak. We just choosing the positive through the negative. You feel me? So you know, I'm always in my bag with public figures, whether they're celebrities, influencers, from food to all type of things in this world. Man, you already know I be hot with the artists of the week. They dope, you know what I'm saying? Whether they mainstream, whether they just beginning, it's just to show you that you can do it. I got the one and only, the man coming from Ghana,
Hell
you
yeah.
know, tearing up the scene and the music. And
Yeah.
I just want you guys to be able to dive into him a little deeper. And you tapped in. I got my man Taylor in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gang,
We out
let's
here.
go.
We out here, dog. We out here. San Antonio, Texas,
Yeah.
bro. We out here.
All the way from San Antonio,
San
bro.
Antonio,
That's what's
Texas.
up.
Hell
And
yeah.
let people know a little bit about Taylor, man. You, like you said, you grew up in Ghana.
Hell
And
yeah.
now you all the way
So,
out here in San Antonio. How we get here, man?
Man, it's been a crazy ride. A whole journey. My
Nah,
whole
facts.
life
Tell
is
me a
a
little bit.
journey. So, born and raised in Ghana, my city, Kumasi. That's where the whole music journey started from.
Yeah.
But then we made moves over there. We hit a little mainstream. And then,
Okay.
we travel,
Yeah.
we get around. So I went to South Korea, been in the Philippines, been in a majority of the countries on the West in Africa. But then COVID happened, so I had to relocate.
Yeah.
And then one thing led to another. And then boom, we moved to San Antonio, Texas. And that's what we've been holding down ever since.
San Antonio, just chilling.
Yeah.
Man, you was out there in Korea. How was that, man? You
It
know what I'm
was-
saying? I know a little bit about South Korea military, bro. So, it's people got all type of experience from out there. How was it going from Ghana? Came all the way to South Korea, then you went to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Like you move, you traveling.
Yeah. I just like to travel, experience new things, like different cultures and everything like that. But thing about South Korea, I wasn't even expecting to stay.
Oh, snap.
So yeah, I wasn't. I was just like on the move. So
yeah,
you
you
know,
end up
like
out there.
yeah, and then I ended up, and it was just one of those things where like Asia, I don't know something about it because Europe is like real close to Africa.
Yeah.
So we know a thing or two about Europe, but as far
Yeah.
as Asia, nothing at all.
Foreign, for real.
Nothing. So I got there, I just stayed. I don't know. I just got stuck.
Did you like it?
I did.
Yeah.
I had more fun than more good times than bad times.
More good times than bad
Yeah,
times.
so
You
that
tried the
outweighs it.
food out there too, huh? Yeah.
Definitely.
You like the food out
the
there?
chicken.
He
Girl.
said the chicken.
They make some really good stuff. The famous one I say kimchi. Everybody knows that.
Kimchi.
Yeah,
that's
everybody knows
fire,
that.
no lie.
My landlady will flood me with it. I'll be begging her. I haven't even finished the one from last Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
Say, well, I want some more of that.
Oh hell yeah! Play. She be sending it up. I'm like nah, but they were good people out there, So yeah, shout out to Korea.
Yeah, shout out to Korea, bro.
I'll be back.
Yeah, you gotta go back out there. You
I
know,
got
hear
to.
all type of things. I hear a lot of good things about South Korea, more
Yeah.
than bad. I didn't get a chance to go over there. My mom went over there, and she said all good things too about South Korea.
Definitely.
What's the difference that you saw, like, coming from doing music in Ghana, and now you over here in South Korea trying to do your thing, and now you in the Philippines? What was some difference that you saw moving music in Ghana to music in America?
I would say investment. As far as like the music investment
Yeah.
in other countries compared to Ghana, it's more like the understanding is not really there. The investment, the resources that are put into the music, right? Because artists to take a chance, to risk it. Back in Ghana, it's like, they hold back. Like
Yeah,
a lot
maybe
of thought.
not type.
Yeah, a lot of thought will go into it and whatnot. Like, it's not a lot of major labels out there that are actually pushing independent artists.
That's crazy.
So it's only by chance that you actually land in some good hands and then they help out.
Mm.
But, over here, independently, you could still
Get more
make moves.
opportunities,
Yeah,
right?
like you get a lot of opportunities. I mean, one thing led to another, and I'm here on this podcast, which, I'm highly,
Right?
yeah,
Right.
I'm highly honored to be here. So
That feels an honor.
That's just one of those things, the opportunity, the investment and the resources, that's what I'll say a few of the things that are lacking for
That's
us.
So I like that you was able to, like you said, not be able to get some opportunities over there, but
Yeah.
then you was able to capitalize coming over here.
Definitely.
You gotta crush it, man. You
I'm
crushing it, bro.
trying, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm on this podcast, so I think I'm off to a good start.
You are off to a good
I
start.
think
What
I'm
you
off to a
mean?
good
You tell them,
start.
like they hating. Hey, it's all right. Keep watching.
I'm off to a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also dropped a new EP. We're gonna actually dive into that just a little bit. And if you watching, man, you already know I'm not gonna give you the social media till the end because they be nosy, man. They don't be wanting to tap in. So make sure you guys follow. We actually dove in a little deeper before y'all follow. So now you can take a break to follow, like right now. Follow.
Do that.
Like right now. All right, so now y'all don't feel like y'all just watching, being nosy no more. You following. You know what I'm saying? So you've been doing music about 5 years.
Yep.
Right? When did you knew that, okay, I'm on to something?
I think from like my younger age, I would always drum on like anything I can find. I would just start beatboxing. I would drum on anything. In school, I would drum in front of the whole school and stuff. But it wasn't until I started, like doing other people's songs.
Yeah.
And at the time, I think it was like Lil Wayne. I think I started, so back in the day, they used to call me Wheezy.
Wheezy?
Yeah. I was getting around with it. Crazy story, right? I would actually escape from bullies if I did a Lil Wayne line.
Yeah, like, that is so weird.
If other people are getting bullied, trust me, in Africa is a whole different thing. So if somebody's getting bullied or something like that, and then I come up, oh yeah, hey, that's Taylor. You do a verse, we will not touch you. You actually get a free pass.
You get a free pass.
So that motivated me more. Like, you know what? I got to go learn the new songs that came out. Just
so I killed this person.
Definitely. Everybody started tagging along with me. Oh, we were Taylor. Yeah, he's gonna rap. Then we get a pass. So that started with that, and
welcome.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing that they listen, and I was able to actually make my way without ever getting scared or nothing like that. I was like, okay, cool. So I started doing it more and more and more. And then it wasn't until high school when I actually did a whole song by myself. I think it was 2011.
Yep. It just bring a little bit of confidence to yourself more too.
Yeah. And then we started right off even before I was actually performing like other people's songs, but as my own stuff. Yeah. That's when 2011, myself and my good friend of mine, his name is Kwesi. That's when we started. And then it took off from there. We actually started thing is, some people, it would take longer for them, but soon as we start something, we get a lot of opportunities a little easier. You know what I'm saying? Like we get to move a little faster. The pace picks up. So it just happened. We were going to certain shows and getting backstage with some mainstream artists, just learning. And to me, I like that. It's not every time where you gotta perform, or it's not every time where you gotta try to get the spotlight. Sometimes you got to sit back and watch too. So to me,
for real. To observe, to learn a little bit, take some notes.
Yeah. So at the time, it was a really good learning experience for me. So it wasn't necessarily about just blowing up when we wanted to, or just wanting to be mainstream just because we're doing it. No, we still had some homework to do. We still had to learn
the journey. You know what I'm saying?
So it's just like it's like Nipsey Hussle said, it's a marathon.
It's a marathon, bro. It's not overnight.
No,
even if it look like overnight, we still gotta keep going.
Definitely, it's ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Trials, tribulations, everything. So you can't just expect it to happen off the bat. I wanted this now. No, you gotta blood, sweat, and tears. Everything's gotta go in there.
Everything gotta go in there. Everybody gotta believe it. You gotta believe it. You gotta be your number one for anybody else to be your number one.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's cool. And then you got your wife that's here, and she's supporting you through the whole thing, So, you said that you come from traveling and then you meet her. Yeah. How was that experience, man? Because, just some goofballs over here.
Oh, yeah. It was in South Korea. She actually went to university out there. Okay. And then after she graduated, she stayed and she was working. And then I ran into her. I made a goofy ass joke. I don't even know what I said. And then she was laughing. So, kind of hit it off.
Thought she was funny, huh?
Now I make the same joke and she don't even find it funny. It worked on you the first time, so we good. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just made a joke. And then crazy thing, I feel like it was meant to happen because after COVID, got bad in Korea. It got so bad. Everything shut down. Bars, everything shut down.
Everything.
It was right after Valentine's Day. We had our first date. We went to the arcade. We did a whole bunch of stuff, right? Yeah. And right after that date, everything got shut down. Yeah. So that was the last thing we did. And then right after that, we were stuck in the house.
In the house together.
We were living separately then.
Oh, yeah, you were living separately?
But so occasionally on a weekend, I would sneak off, break curfew, and go to her house because she couldn't come to mine. So I'll go to her city and then I'll go see her. So the things that would take other couples like a year, 2 years to find out, I got to find out within like 3 months.
Yeah.
So the
Just
decision
being able
was
to know
already
her.
made because I'm stuck with this person in this house. If she's pissing me off, COVID is outside. I can't go do nothing about it.
The COVID's outside.
Yeah,
You
can't just walk it off, bro. You're coming back with sickness or worse. And the Koreans is so bad. Like, as soon as you get it, ambulance right at your house, they're picking your ass up.
And then you gotta get your ass out of here.
Trust me. Like, as soon as you get it, oh, she got it.
Oh, boom, go.
You out. They ambulance right outside. I texted them. I was like, don't bring an ambulance. The neighbors are gonna stigmatize us. They're like, no, we coming. And even yourself will come get you too. I'm like, how many even tested yet? Oh yeah, you were positive. You stay with her. I'm like, what?
You hadn't even gave me the test yet.
Nah.
Oh, you positive?
They came and got us, and then we had to stay. We had to stay in the hospital for like 2 weeks. But so like I got to like get to know her, like her true self. There was nothing to hide. Everything was like bare right in the open, right in front of me. So we got through that, everything, tests, as far as like relationship go. And then right after that, I think either one of us, we were planning to leave the country. So jokingly, I was like, yeah, the only way we connect back is we might as well, just get married.
Yeah.
And she was like, bet. I was like, what? For real?
Yeah, for real?
You married my crazy? Yeah. You're like, yeah. Okay, cool. We'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a couple months after.
Hey, I went through all that. Might as well.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got put in the hospital together.
Everything. So, yeah, I proposed. She agreed. We got married on an island in Korea. It's called Yosu.
That's so beautiful, bro.
Yeah. So that was some pretty good, a very, very good time. It was like the only party we've had or even went out for that matter because there was nothing happening outside. So, that was the only time we actually got to go out, have a party. But then it was for our wedding. So it made more sense.
More special.
Yeah.
Aw.
Definitely.
That's definitely what's up, bro. I mean, you go through all that. Hey, I'm sorry. You gotta lock in.
You stuck with me
for life.
Go out, get COVID. You choose.
Either you, bro. So what is something as far as like music? Because there's so many artists out there.
Mm-hmm.
You being an artist, talking about your journey. What is something valuable that you want to bring to the industry that you feel like maybe you don't have enough of?
I want to say a little more of like reality. Mainstream turns to shine away from reality. So I like, to me, it's what I experienced. I know a lot of people say that, but most of the time it's just, like whatever they see and then they're talking about it. But if you listen to my stuff, it's actually what I've actually gone through, what I did. And not even that, I actually want to put myself in somebody else's shoes. There's been several occasions where I'm in the studio, I'll ask somebody like, what would you rather make a song about? They tell me and I make a song about it. So,
being
like,
relatable.
Yeah, more relatable stuff. And like, no shade to nobody, but most of the time I feel like there's too much, negativity going on.
It is.
Too much. Like, you listen to music now, too much negativity. Everybody got a op. Everybody got a gun.
Everybody got a op.
I'm like, bro, don't you want to be happy? Like, don't you, what I'm saying? Like, don't you want to be happy? I know you are happy. It's not every time you want to go kill somebody.
Nah, that's a horrible life.
You a killer. I know killers that be dancing at parties. Right?
Yeah. Like real
they're
talk.
dancing. Like, they're showing out. But when it's time to, slide it, they're going to do that. That's understandable. But you as an artist, you got to make sure they relate to you in all circles. It can't just be that one factor every single time. Right? So, like, when it's time to make music like that, do it. But then most of the time, like, let's project. Because as hip-hop, it's been known as the aggression, like the violence side of it.
Like this the image you have to put.
Yeah. So like I feel like it's time, we shine more light on the not so negative part of it. Because there's other rappers, there's other musicians that make just as good music, not talking about guns, not disrespecting nobody.
Yeah, at least there's other aspects of life. So
that could also be shining light on, and it's just as good.
I like that you said there's more reality. More
more
it's
relatable.
Okay to be like, you're different. It's okay to be this way. It's okay to be that way.
Definitely. Like I said, I know the toughest guy in the room. He get on the phone and cry because his girl broke his heart. Listening to Post Malone. Real shit.
So I thought you was a killer, bro.
He'd be out there, hoodie, you know what I'm saying, shiesty mask. Girl, you're not talking to me no more. And then he gonna cry. Yeah. So that's the type of thing, you know what I'm saying? So I understand there's like artists for, like every genre, like every kind of music to make.
Yeah.
But I feel like as a musician, if you want to, you could do anything you want.
Yeah.
It's your words.
It's like you like can create your own reality.
Yeah, it's art, it's creation. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're saying, it's never been said before. How you're flowing, what you're doing, never been done before. Every single time you step in the booth, you're the first to do that.
Yeah, no real talk. Like you're the first to create
You're the first to create that. You're the first to do that. So, like every single time, it cannot be like the previous one. So you talk about op and the shooting in your last 3 songs. I already know what to expect in the next one.
Like we already know, bro. Yeah. We here. We heard it the last 2.
So it's something I feel like, the new generation, and they're losing touch with love. And you know what I'm saying? Like people thinking it's okay to be, especially the females, disrespecting themselves.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, real
I'm
talk.
a thought, I'm a no, like, you're a lady. Let me open the door for you. You know?
Let me open the door.
Let me open the door for you. Like let me show you some chivalry.
He said no.
No, you're not.
Stop it.
You're not in my books. You're not a thought. I don't call you the B word.
Right,
I don't call you a hoe. You get respect. You know what I'm saying? You get treated right. Yeah. And that's something that needs to be bring back. It
had to be said though. It had to be said.
Definitely. Like, I know I'm gonna catch a lot of smoke for that, but it's okay.
I agree with you though. So we gonna catch smoke back. You feel me? So hey, you ain't gonna mess with him. It's all good over here.
Oh nah, you're gonna have to catch me in San Antonio for that.
He already told you he no shooter, so I don't know if you really want the problems.
Nah.
Dancing moonwalk right over you, over your forehead and everything.
And they African.
And they African.
Think twice.
Yeah. Think twice.
Think twice before you step up.
Yeah, I like that, bro. What made you actually settle in San Antonio? It's a lot of big parts of Texas, but you picked San Antonio. Why y'all choose San Antonio?
I would say for the very first reason, that's where my wife actually grew up.
Okay.
So
shout out to San Antonio. Yeah. Okay.
And then I would say for another factor, to me, safety is like a big issue for me. Like I know people don't want me to say this, but initially I didn't even want to move to America because the gun violence is like crazy.
Cool, crazy.
I got pulled over 2 weeks ago, and the cop put a gun on me just because he said I didn't use a blinker. He had a gun out.
You gotta stop this shit, bro.
Right? He had a gun out. He was like, I thought you were trying to run. I'm like, no, I saw you and I stopped. I wasn't trying to run. Well, your car. I'm like, yes, it's fast, but it doesn't mean I was trying to run. As soon as you came, I stopped. But he had a gun out. So to me, that was I'm saying, like, it's just something you see on TV.
Yeah, now
you see on social media.
Because you're looking dead at it now.
So yeah.
That'd be a mindfuck.
But even then, it wasn't even San Antonio. So I was glad about that. It wasn't Selma. It was just like another city past San Antonio. So, but if you move around as much as I do, any country, before you decide to go to, the first thing you want to look at is how safe it is, what places to go, you know what I'm saying? Like how to move and stuff. Because even in Korea, I found myself with Yakuza. I didn't even know about it. I don't know if you heard of Yakuza. They're the biggest gang in Japan.
Oh, shit.
The biggest, like, I don't know, like Yakuza, everybody that's watching it, I know they know. In South Korea, I found myself with a couple of Yakuza, like they were big time Yakuza people. Like hitman type of thing.
Scared? You just like
I was just chilling.
Oh, shit.
I didn't know. So if I had like a potty mouth or I was disrespectful, well, I would have found myself in some hot waters that day. I would have found myself in some no at all. They don't use guns, they use swords.
What the fuck?
Japanese samurai?
Yeah.
So they don't use guns, they use swords. So you see anything shiny silver on their waist, it is.
That's a fucked up way to go.
So
no lie. Just slice your ass.
They don't play. They were in a club I was hosting. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then in Korea, like you get invited to the VIP sections a lot if you host and stuff. So me being black and hosting to them was like, a little surprise. Like it was fun for them. Like, who's this black dude? You know what I'm saying? Hosting our club and whatnot. So they called me over. Like, hey, we got to chat to you real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my boy. This is him. This is that. I took my hat off, show respect to everybody. Because if not for anything, where they're sitting there, you see the amount of, bottles that's going over there. Yeah. They're ballers. So you got to show a little respect.
Show respect.
So I did that. And they were like, all right, cool. He's cool. Like, you can hang with us after you're done. I was like, okay. So I did my set. When I was done, I went over there. I was hanging with them. And at the time, I wasn't drinking, so I was chill. I was just talking, having a good time with them.
Vibing.
Yeah. And then they told me like, after that, they were like, you know who the people you were hanging with? I was like, nah. They were like, the Yakuza, bro. They're like, what? You had me sing with them?
Nobody said nothing.
Nothing. So if I had said anything out of pocket, they would have taken like mad offense to it.
Yeah,
they are so big on honor. If you know anything about Japan, you know that's the number one word, honor. So if Japanese, all of gangs, the mafias, everything that happened over there. And I think right opposite from them, it was the Russian mob too. They were there that day. And it was funny, like they were just staring at each other. I was like, oh, this is not good. So yeah,
just staring.
So I just happened to find myself right in the mix, and then I made it right out.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're here. Damn.
It's just like I said, it's just a thing of knowing. Knowing like safety is a big concern. So knowing where you go, how to move, you know what I'm saying, who controls the area.
Yeah.
Because there's no denying. There's always somebody that's controlling the area. So you got to know, what turf you're stepping on and whatnot. So every country that I've been to, and so far San Antonio is like, it's safe. Every now and then we get some crazy stuff, but
right.
I live on the north side, so I'm okay.
So you good.
Yeah.
You're not where the craziness is.
I live with some, rich white folks.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Said the dogs are walking every day.
Yeah. So, ain't nothing crazy going on over there. So yeah, I would say safety and also the Mexican food. It's the closest to I'd say, it's the closest to Ghanaian food more than any other country.
Really?
Yeah, Mexican food. It's close, like the spices they use and how spicy it is. So I really love Mexican food, and then it's just quiet. Like I like it a little bit of peace and calm every now and then. So where I stay, it's all quiet and calm. So far so good. I've not had a reason to move yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
until people are pushing Austin, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, Austin's a little different vibe. You feel me? San Antonio's definitely more quiet than Austin.
It is.
Like, well, let's talk about your song that you featured on to Artist of the Week. You featured it calling it it's called Taylor.
Yeah.
It's an anthem.
The anthem.
Why you call it the anthem? Telling gang effing Taylor. Like, what is it with it? Like, why you call it the anthem? So, it's a vibe. It is definitely telling your story.
Yeah. So at the time, I think I was like my early 20s, and I had just got onto this label that I used to work with. It was called Africani ASS.
Yeah.
And it was back in Ghana. And they heard me spitting. It was just like a random, somebody was launching a concert, like a launch. And then I went. I wasn't even supposed to perform, but I think they were running out of, like stuff to do. And they were like, we need every rapper that's out here to do a little cypher for us. I was like, okay, cool. I wasn't even going to do it, but my friend was like, he's a rapper, get him.
Yeah, get him.
So he just put me on the spotlight just like that, and I did it. And not knowing the co-owner of the label was just standing right next to me.
Oh, shit.
I had no idea. So I just did. I did. And then I did the first verse of that anthem over there, and it wasn't even recorded yet. So I did it, and he heard me, and he was like, he's good. A week later, my friend contacted me like, hey, you remember the people at the launch? I'm like, yeah. He was like, they want to get in touch with you. They say they want to work with you. And at the time, I was still like barely getting off the ground. I was just making little mixtapes and stuff. So I wasn't really knowing a lot. I didn't know a lot about all that label talk and, all the paperwork and all that stuff that goes down.
Yeah.
So like, work with me. What is he trying to do? Like, fine, I guess. Nobody's trying to work with me like that. So yeah, I'll take a chance. So he took me to the studio. The engineer, I just told him what I wanted. He just started kicking stuff. And before I knew, I came up with the second verse, like right there. And then the hook wasn't even ready yet. No. I didn't have a hook yet. So we were just talking about, I think we was outside. And then my friend went away. And then he came back. As soon as he saw me, he goes, hey, look who it is. So as soon as he said that, it just started clicking in my head. And then I went back in the booth, and that's when I did the hook. And then the song came up. And then even the title wasn't ready still. And I was like, that's like an anthem, like to go by like if everybody should hear like you become mainstream or whatever, like, what's the one song? Because I know like every artist have that one song that's gonna stand out to them that talks about, like their character, where they're from, or a little bit of here and there. So I was like, yeah, that's got to be the anthem.
Now for real, you can do like little different verse challenges with that hoe.
Yeah. Yeah,
you
we
can
tried
kill it.
that. We tried that. We got some submissions,
Yeah,
but it was just I feel like the thing in Ghana is if the type of trend that's going on mainstream, the mainstream influence is heavy. So
in
if
Ghana.
yeah, the
Oh.
mainstream influence is like so every now and then we'll get like a different genre that's like mainstream, you know. Like we'll get dance music, we'll get like a little gospel that become mainstream. Then everybody be ready to do that, leaving what they're comfortable doing.
Yeah,
I wasn't doing that, so at the time that beat was a little bit of a challenge. So we didn't really get the kind of submissions that I thought we would get. So we had to drop it, and then the label didn't go forward with it. So we dropped it, but it did good. It put me on the city. I think I got my first billboard with that.
Oh shit!
The first time I was on the billboard, it was with that
I
song.
bet you was like hype as fuck. No,
Oh,
yeah,
I was
giddy as shit.
I was driving past it every day.
It's like
Hey,
just to look at it.
look at
Oh,
your-
that's
Look at
me,
your
I'm
boy.
that guy.
Look at your boy. My first ever billboard.
Oh, that's definitely live as hell, bro. You definitely a vibe. So to see that you talk about your journey,
Mm-hmm.
go through it, and you put in your music, you encourage other people to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's live, bro.
Yeah.
And definitely, you travel all over the world. You've seen a lot of things. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Definitely funny too.
Yeah.
I see how
A
you
lot.
definitely got your wife.
Oh,
Keep trying though. Keep trying. You need some more new jokes. That's all.
I
Make her
know.
laugh.
I know. If she still finds it funny,
She still fine.
like over time. Now
It's
she's
like,
saying it's
you're not
dad
funny
jokes.
no more, boy.
Yeah, now she's saying it's dad jokes. No, it's not. No, it's not, man. If I was
New material.
I was doing stand up, I'd be have the whole place cracking up. But she
Except
get,
her.
you know what I'm saying? She get mad and she just give me a little side eye, like, boy style. It's like boy style, like, and sometimes I'll be catching her off guard doing it the wrong time where she least
Yeah.
expect it. To me, that's funny, but to her,
It's not funny to her. She's like, try again.
nah. The wrong time, maybe she would say something, I throw in a little dad joke. Oh, she hates it. She hates it. And then I think one time I even put it in a song.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to delete it.
Just delete that song. Don't even air it. Not right now.
Nah, at all. She wanted no part of it. No part of
But
it.
you got support though. That's the most
Oh
important
yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. She's been, A1 since day one. So I couldn't have asked for any better as a partner, as a wife.
Yeah.
She's been real supportive, like in Korea, moving up and about, even here,
Like I said, if y'all can weather COVID together, but y'all can go through anything.
Anything.
You feel me? Anything. Because COVID tested a lot of people.
It did.
Y'all got trapped together.
And then it was like the forefront of it because Korea, China is like right there. So,
Damn.
Yeah, it's like
They weren't playing with y'all asses at all.
The beach that we would go to is called Daecheon. You could see like the Chinese coast. It was like right off the Chinese coast. Yeah. So it was like, right at the forefront of it, like people were coming in from China and stuff. So the Koreans were really cracking down. They did a good job. They did a really good job. And then I remember back in Korea, you would look at some videos of how people are handling it over here in the States. And it was funny. They were wearing some masks, buckets over people's heads.
Yeah. They definitely went to some extremes.
That war.
Some definitely some extremes.
It was wild.
You be like, bruh, why did you put that on?
I'm just saying, it was just one of the things. I cannot talk about COVID and forget about the kind of masks people were wearing here. Like full on costume.
Yeah.
God damn, on the subway too. Like I was looking at how New Yorkers were like, handling it.
It was going crazy. They was going crazy. They had whole body suits.
Body suits, Halloween masks were back in fashion. But only thing that made it more common in Korea was the fact that even before COVID, masks are like a part of their daily ensemble too.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because every now and then we'll get yellow dust from China.
Oh yeah.
So you come outside, your car is like covered like yellow and stuff. Like sometimes the air quality wasn't as good. Mm-hmm. So mask was like, I was wearing masks even before COVID came.
It wasn't a big deal.
No, it wasn't.
Like, all right, well, we'll go right back to this thing.
A few times I've had to wear a mask because you wake up in the morning before you leave the house. You get a notification on your phone that today the air quality is going to be bad.
Damn. At least they tell you,
Yeah.
When I was over there in Europe, I just was overseas in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
They had similar things, and some of my friends would tell me about South Korea, and they said the same thing.
Yeah.
They said the same thing.
So it wasn't nothing new. They didn't have to enforce it. It was just one of the things they did.
If you want to breathe, you gonna put it back.
They did not have to enforce it. It was just like part of their daily life. Like they know if the air quality, we got yellow dust coming, anything like that.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, everybody wear a mask.
Okay.
Well,
we just being weird over here. You know what I'm saying? You probably should keep that like as a everyday ensemble because you know what I'm saying? People be doing the most.
Definitely. I feel that.
It was too hot for me here in Texas to be doing a whole bodysuit. That's just, you know what I'm saying?
Go to Walmart, you see all kinds of Comic-Con going on.
Right?
You see Comic-Con going on. You can see a Power Ranger. You can see a Star Wars. Somebody wearing a Darth Vader mask.
What the fuck is this?
God damn.
You talked about when we got on, you talked about how hot it was over here in Texas versus Ghana.
Girl, I'm saying, Chart, like, when I first landed here.
No, it's hot.
I was like, damn. I told my wife, I was like, yo, you don't come pick me up. By the time you get here, I'm going to be darker than I already am.
Fuck this.
It was hot. It was hot. But now, I don't know, maybe I'm used to it now, having been here 2 years.
Yeah.
But when I first got here, man, you go to the car, the AC is on full blast. I wear glasses when I drive. Imagine the fan just blowing through the glasses like you're struggling to see.
Trying to see.
Man.
Yeah. You go back to Ghana, you gonna freeze.
I hope so. I hope so. First place I'm going when I get down, man, I'm going to the beach. Yeah. But that's the first place I'm going. Yeah, it's the last place I stayed before I left the country.
He said, I gotta get this in, take all this in right before I leave.
I want to go over there. I was hoping some fishermen put their fish net.
Yeah.
I'm from inland, so I don't know nothing about, the coast or nothing like that. But when I got there, I was just messing around and they actually thought I was helping. Yeah, I was like, yeah. And they'll be singing some tunes to while they pull it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, music is like, a thing or two about, market women, crafty men. Like, everybody has like a thing, like, their own tune,
their own
like
type of tune, their own type of rhythm.
So the fishermen, they were going like, and they were pulling it. You know what? Speaking of, I should actually go get some vibes from them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go over there, just sit there, sample their stuff. I haven't thought about that.
They gonna get your ass.
Yeah,
everybody gonna be after you.
But
that brother stole my tune right there.
They was out there pulling the net. I was just helping them out. And I think like right after that, I got on a plane. I left the continent. And then pushing 6 years, I haven't been. I miss it. I've made a whole album about it. I want to go back, touch down, link up with my peoples.
Yeah.
I got brothers coming in from London, from Dubai.
All over the place.
Yeah, we travel. Like, I would say almost all of the friends that I grew up with, we spread across the world right now.
Yeah.
I was the second to leave.
Yeah.
Aga was the first to leave. Then Papi left. Jack's been gone for a while. Danny's out. So, and then we all trying to go back this year. Nobody's been back yet. So
that'd be a good little meetup.
Like a little reunion. So I told them about the concert that I'm trying to put up, and they're down for it. So we just getting close to December. That's when we're gonna start making it happen. Hopefully, Chance the Rapper doesn't go having another show in Ghana.
Right.
So,
right. You see, like we can't.
Say I can't compete with that, bro.
Yeah, right.
I don't got $2 million, bro. I don't got $2 million.
So you hear this Chance the Rapper?
You know what? He actually
gave a different day.
He gave that money to charity. Give it to my charity. Let me go back to Ghana, have a concert for the independent artists.
That'd be fire though. But then you had Chance the Rapper onto it.
Man, that would be crazy. Like in my neighborhood, that's like right in the center of it. 5 minutes away, you have the palace over there too.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, like my neighborhood is like right in the center. You can go through the city without going through my neighborhood.
Oh shit, that'd be crazy. They'll be
so that if we do make it happen, I feel like it's gonna be really big. Nothing is ever been done like that. Nothing.
I mean, again, if you listen to Chance the Rapper, just reach my guy, man. Hit my guy line right now, bro.
I don't even need two. Just give me a quarter.
You gotta give me the whole thing.
Yeah, no, I don't. I convert it. That's a whole bag right there. I convert it to my currency.
It's the bag.
That's a whole. No, that's actually 5 bags.
5 bags.
Not even a single bag. And duffel bags. Oh man, I'll be balling back home.
Not real talk, bro. That'd be crazy. And then you got a premiere coming up.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Hell yeah,
let's
I'm
talk about the
excited.
premiere you got coming up. Shout it out so everybody can know. If they hadn't already know, they gonna know, but they don't know right now what the premiere is about.
No. So first time ever we're premiering the video for the second song of the EP, and it's called Long Way Home.
Long Way Home. Long
Way Home, man. And so far, surprisingly, the reactions to the EP, it got the most reactions for some reason. To me, I didn't even know. I had no high hopes for that song.
No, for real?
No, it had a lot more.
It's a vibe, bro. Like the song is a whole vibe.
Because it was personal. Songs that is personal to me, I really don't like expect people to relate it to it the same way I do. You know? So it's personal. Like because the whole EP is just, I made it for myself, you know what I'm saying? In a way. And then for anybody who could put yourself in my shoes, traveling the world, not having to be back in your country of origin for a long time, you know? So Long Way Home is just like one of those songs that breaks it down, you know, that whole journey, having to get up, pack your bags, and leave. Not even looking back, you know what I'm saying? Because you have a goal, like you have things that you're trying to achieve, and you feel like, I need to change your location. I need to, you know, fix my trajectory and just, you know, like set the ball rolling. So that's what I did. And then I shot the video. I shot part of it at the San Antonio airport.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the majority of it was shot at the San Antonio airport. And then luckily that day there was a lot of flights taking off.
So you was able to get some real good footages.
We got some real good footages of, you know, like the planes taking off and stuff, like in the backdrop and stuff. So we got that. And then we hit up the inside, I think the waiting lounge. We were able to get some shots.
Yeah.
And then we had a studio, what's called Time Lapse, there in San Antonio.
Oh shit.
So there was like a little setup that would make it look like, you know, you're flying first class.
Yeah, I saw that. That was lit. I was like,
everybody that saw that part of the video, they went like, you actually got on a plane for the video? I wish.
I wish. That was a good
I've been traveling.
Right,
I've been traveling so much. I haven't flew first class yet. And then I was imagine if I actually did it for the video. That would have been cool. Really. But it was a studio, so if you watch it, the secret is out now.
The secret is out. You heard it here.
So, but yeah, first time premiere. You know, the video was shot last December. We shot that. Next day, we shot the video for Homicide. But I put out Homicide because it was the one that everybody knew, because I was holding back, you know, Long Way Home, waiting for the perfect opportunity to drop it. And now, you know what I'm saying, God willing, we on P.E.G podcast.
On everything.
You know what I'm saying?
You already know what's going on.
No, what better way to premiere it? Because that video is personal to me.
Yeah, I like
it,
So
what better way to put it out than on the P.E.G podcast?
I'm telling y'all.
So yeah.
Tap in.
Right after this interview, y'all could catch it on YouTube. Taylor the Black, Long Way Home. And that song was recorded at midnight. The vocals, everything. It was like midnight. I think it was like 2 a.m.
Yeah, I was grinding, bro.
My wife was like knocked out. I was really locked in on that album. My wife, she was past asleep. I was up making a whole lot of noise recording that song. You know what I'm saying? Like, usually I would do a whole lot of takes, you know, like trying to find a perfect one. But that song, I didn't even do a lot of takes. I just knew exactly how I wanted it to sound. Yeah. So I did it.
Came to you.
And then boom, it was like smoothly recorded, easy, fast, the mixing, everything, it just came together. So that song is definitely like my favorite on there.
Hey, let everybody know when it's dropping again. It's premiering.
It's premiering
dropping again
today. But right after the interview, you'll be able to catch it on YouTube. Taylor the Black, Long Way Home.
Long Way Home.
But before then, you have to catch it. P.E.G podcast. That's the official premiere.
Yeah, you gotta catch it.
Yeah, so y'all gotta tune in.
You say you like food because you travel all over the place and you tell everybody like Mexican food is closer to Ghana food.
Yeah.
What is your favorite dish in Ghana?
Man, it would have to be this rice. It's called jollof.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm telling you. Nigerians try to compete. I don't even know who threw in the Senegalese flag. They don't even come close.
Not at all.
Senegal don't come close. I don't even know why they're making noise. Nigeria come close, but every single time they can't test. Myself, I cook my mother's recipe. My mom will get contracts every now and then. My mom used to have a restaurant, so she knows a thing or two in the kitchen. She handles her business. I trust my mom.
Yeah.
You know? And
shout out to moms.
Even right after that crazy thing. So we went to Maryland. We have some over there. We had some in San Antonio as well. But I don't know if she's saying it for me to feel good. But my wife says mine is better.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that's a whole restaurant. They probably went to school for that. But she says, nah, she
I
didn't
mean,
like
you
it.
learn from your mom, so you said moms knows best. So
yeah,
you know.
but yeah, so to this day, there's been several, like different restaurants that she's had the food from. She don't like it. She says mine is better. So yeah. You listen to my music, I might even cook jollof for you one day.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You never know. Go check it out.
Maybe. I actually
holla my boy.
Yeah. Hit the backyard, know what I'm saying? Music on deck.
You should do like a listening party.
Oh, it's in the works.
Oh yeah.
And before that, we'll be back on the P.E.G podcast to let y'all know.
Yeah,
so,
maybe back there grabbing it up too. You never know.
Keep it locked.
You never know.
Keep it locked. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, it's in the works. But yeah, definitely like the Ghanaian food, man. It's over 10 tribes in Ghana, and with that comes different languages as well.
Yeah.
I'm Ashanti, so yeah. And then the singer got her name from us. But anyway. You say when you say you're Ashanti, they don't know what it is. That's my tribe. So I'm Ashanti.
Hey, shout out.
Yeah.
So big up, bro. That's what's up.
I'm a proud one too. So
gotta
you know
be.
What I'm saying?
You gotta rep.
Yeah. So with us, it's mostly like rice dishes. We have fufu. It's like this dough they eat with soup.
Yeah.
And with goat meat, man, you can never go wrong with that.
Can never go wrong.
Never go wrong.
That sounds good, bro.
Yeah. Well, so far those two will definitely be like my top pick.
You said that Mexican food is close to it. So
yeah,
what Mexican food that you like is close to Ghana food? I love Mexican food.
Yeah, like so I think the only thing missing from Ghanaian dishes probably like a taco or like the tortillas they have. But other than that, how they make the rice, and I'm talking about like Mexican rice
like
on anything. Yeah,
rice.
You know what I'm saying? It's close to like the jollof that we make and other rice dishes that we make. So that being away from home, that's the closest you can get. Yeah. And then how they make the roasted chicken too, we get that too. And sometimes like their fried chicken too. It's pretty close. It's very close compared to other countries.
Chicken though. That's the chicken though.
Ooh, there's one they call pollos asados. That's like my number one. As soon as I landed and I had that. We was going there almost every week. My wife had to like pause.
Like,
stop.
Hold on.
Hey.
Chill out, my guy.
My mother-in-law was like, I feel like you're gonna be growing wings, very soon because the way you be eating this chicken. Like
tearing that chicken up.
It got to a point where they don't even ask me what I want to eat.
They just know
yeah.
Who wants chicken.
Oh yeah. I'm there. I got in the car. I'm gone. Y'all coming? You know where to find me.
Yeah, I'm right here. Chicken spot.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely.
If you can, you saw about your mom knew her way around the kitchen, and if you knew, you sound like you know your way around the kitchen because your wife said your jollof.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is fire.
Yeah.
So if you can make any type of wings, any sauce, anywhere else, and name it, what type of wings would it be? What would the name of your wings be?
Man, that's a hard one.
Yeah. Gotta think about it.
That's a hard one.
Good one. Gotta think about it.
That's a hard one because
we all likes food.
And
that chicken though.
I'm telling you, like back in Korea, right? They have this chicken in Korea, right? We would always get it with pizza. So those, man, I'll definitely want to try my hands on those.
On those?
Yeah, I forgot the name. It's a Korean name. Forgive me, y'all. It's complex. But it's complex to say. I think some Nyangyong chicken or something like that. I'm trying to remember the name, you know what I'm saying? So my Korean friends don't come.
Come like, hey, bro, why you just butchered that?
Yeah, they don't come. They don't come from my head like, hey. I remember one of my friends hit me up like, hey, you seen Squid Game yet? I was like, nah. Really? You left only a year ago. You're not gonna watch our stuff no more?
Wow. He was like, I wasn't trying to, bro.
He was like, really? You just left and already you acting as if like you wasn't here though.
Acting all brand new already.
But yeah, definitely like the chicken they have over there. They make some good chicken, like chicken and pizza. Yeah. It's like a good combo. Yeah. So definitely I want to try my hands on those. But to name it, that's a hard one.
You gotta give it a name to it, bro.
Hard
gotta give it a name to it. You just had a hard time with their name.
I'm telling you. I'm good with names, but like, it was even wild how I was able to learn the Korean alphabet and read within like 3 days of learning.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Like my job, like they I don't know, some promotion came up, And at the time, I wasn't necessarily required to, like read everything in Korean because I would have it in English sometimes. But they were like, nah, this time we're not finna have nobody translate it for you. You know what I'm saying? You're wasting all the extra sheets.
Hey.
You're gonna have to read it off Korean. So I wouldn't find myself a teacher.
Rude.
Nah, they were like, nah, we're not gonna translate for you. So I wouldn't find myself a teacher. And I think like 3-4 days in, I was starting to read. I was catching on to almost like all the invoices, the ones that I would see regularly. So a week later, I quit. The teacher hit me up. The teacher quit me up. You coming to class? I'm like, nah, I already know what I want, but I don't need to. I don't need to speak it. I got the promotion. I was good, so I was able to read. Like make my way around, and then that was it. But
no extra shit.
Nah, at all.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. You gotta pick a name to it though. Make call it complex.
To name the wings, huh?
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick a Ghanaian name for it. I'm trying to pick a Ghanaian name for it.
Very cool.
Yeah. To name like a wing place in Ghanaian name, man, that'll be badass.
All your friends would kill it. If you like chicken, just think about how much they like chicken.
They love chicken. My boys, they go crazy. So I want to throw my name in there, but
I mean, you can.
I would say in my language, it's called tree, right? Yeah. We would say Kwekun Sano.
Say that one more time.
Kwekun Sano. Kweku.
Kweku Sano.
Sano, yeah.
Hey, Kweku Sano.
Yeah.
And then it sound like a fire-ass chicken name.
So by that, when it translates to English, so Kweku is actually my name.
Okay.
That's my Ghanaian name. So in Sano, like that's like the result of his work. Like, right, like, how the chef, they have their hands like that, like perfection. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you can't be like, hey, we're about to go get chicken where? From Kwekun Sano.
Sano. Hey, so
trademark that. Wifey, you listening? Trademark that.
Right now. You know what I'm saying?
Trademark
it's gonna
that.
Be some chicken.
We gotta put it in there.
And it's gonna be fire.
It better be.
And you see my boy there? Just go ahead and know that he said it here first, all right?
Hell
this
yeah.
Is food, man. Shout out to my peoples out there at Hacker Heights. Call Crooked Forks. I mean, if y'all hungry, if y'all get hungry, y'all go check out Crooked Forks. They're the sponsors behind this episode, bro. So definitely trademark that, man. If I see that somewhere, just know I'm pulling up. I can see it across the news and they can be like the first restaurant named that. And I'm coming. I'm flying way out there just for the chicken, bro.
I'm telling you. Africa is where it is. So, like, go get some homemade spices, make it like super authentic. It'll be killing. And with all the flavors that I know now, oh yeah,
be one of a kind.
Oh yeah,
can they copy that, man? Nah. Let people know your social media if they want to get tapped in. I'll let y'all have my boy's social media.
All right, y'all. So like, first things first, the music. Everybody on the music, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube, anywhere else. Taylor the Black. Taylor the Black. And then you go on the Instagram, it's EFN Taylor. EFN Taylor. Facebook, Taylor the Black. And that's all.
Go tap in.
Tap in.
You know what I'm saying? You definitely on the grind. And like I said, you living life, traveling, meeting all type of people. You got your fan base, but you got your biggest supporter, your wife.
Hell yeah.
Bro, that's definitely dope. Like I said, y'all withered the storm through COVID. Ain't nothing coming between y'all. You feel me, bro? Ain't nothing. You hear me? So like y'all in San Antonio that's chilling, bro. And I appreciate you actually coming all the way down. Sit down, chill with me, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Vibe with me, bro.
It's only right. I mean, over the phone, you know what I'm saying? Vibes lie.
Yeah.
Energies lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could be on the phone right now and be like, hey, bro, where you at? Oh, I'm in San Antonio right now. But I'm actually in Killeen, Texas.
Killeen right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Energy's loud.
But like, had to come, get in front of the road camera. Y'all see the real me. Touchdown with the people. We just barely getting started. So it's only right. It didn't matter where you was at.
I was coming.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter. Houston, freaking, didn't matter where. I was still going to be able to come because I was like, I have to make this happen the right way.
Yeah.
Because I believe in building relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a platform for me. You guys watching don't even know. But P.E.G gave me this opportunity. It's not like I'm big on mainstream. I didn't do nothing to deserve this.
You did. You grinding. You making music.
They
bro,
don't understand. The people got to know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The music speaks for itself. That's that. But anybody could have been chosen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people has been here. So it's an honor to follow through and for P.E.G to, just to give me the shot.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's just a thing of, to me, building relationships. Like the people you meet along the way is the same people that's gonna hold you down.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I
Our
know
family are here. And
I had
like say, y'all came out here in this wind. That wind crazy right now.
I take the wind over cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take the wind over cold. I can't do cold.
Hey man, you've been through a lot. So I definitely this is nothing. This is nothing.
At all. You know what I'm saying? Like
career almost booted you out the country. It's nothing.
I'm saying, imagine crashing in the snow, your wife having to come get you. Man. Oh, mad.
We thought it was over.
We've been there. We've been there.
So what's the mission? Other than music, you said, when anybody see F.N. Taylor, they see Taylor the Black. Mm-hmm. What's the mission that, like, you see me, this is what I stand on?
Man, so I'll take the end goal. The end goal is definitely, to shine a light back on Ghana. The end goal to me.
Got to.
The end goal, like to shine a light back on Ghana. But so far, the mission is just talent-wise, put as much music as you can out there. Because there's never enough you can make, or, you know what I'm saying, like a limit to it. Like, I can only do so much of this and then put it out and stop it. No. Like, just keep going. That's what you do. If you love to do it, just keep doing it. Most of the time, people lose focus and be thinking like, no, I got to do this for the people. I got to do this for that. No, first you do it for yourself. Enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, if you see it any other way, it's never going to come. It's never going to happen. You got to see it for you. You stand in the mirror. Because when you think about it, when you're in the booth, when you're recording, there's nobody there but you.
You and that mic, bruh.
There's nobody there but you. So if you're actually recording what you're spitting into the microphone, it doesn't sound good in your ears. You're not actually feeling it. You cannot expect somebody to give you a reaction you didn't give it.
That's true. Can't expect what you're not giving out. You feel me?
So you cannot expect somebody else to, react to the music like bobbing heads going crazy while you did not react to it the same way.
Somebody mad right now.
So it's gotta come from you. Though. It's gotta come from you. You as the artist first. Gotta take care of yourself, you know what I'm saying? Protect your energy. And then just love what you do. So like the end goal, the whole mission is just, like life is crazy. Life is hard. So enjoy it as you go. I'm just glad I have a talent that I'm trying to make something out of. So it's just one of those things where we pick up along the way, make something out of, nothing at all. Because in Ghana is a whole different situation compared to how it is here. For somebody coming from where I'm from, to be able to like see all these countries, people probably listening right now, they're like, oh, he's been in other countries and stuff. He probably rich. No, I'm not.
Yeah, man. So I'm just taking the opportunities as they come.
I just knew what I want to do, and I'm just working towards it. You know, and it just happens that I got to move places. You know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, it's just enjoying the journey, the whole aspect of life itself. So it's just on the rise, literally. Because if you're on the rise, if you're actually on the move, it's not being stagnant. It's not being stationary. You always got to be on the move. Always.
Yeah.
And then I always tell people too, like, money is everything, but it's not everything.
That's true.
So if it's about money, you find yourself in places where you're not supposed to be. You find yourself,
how did I get here?
You find yourself mingled up with some money that, what I'm saying, like some people you're not supposed to be, tangled up with. So sometimes get what you need, take care of what you need to take care of, leave the rest alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not everything is for everybody.
It's not, man. And
so
it's definitely, it's an honor having you on and hearing your voice, being a part of your presence. I was excited just to hear you come here, bro. I was like, he's coming all the way from San Antonio.
I was ecstatic.
That is so dope. You feel me? I always like to give the love back. So make sure you guys definitely go follow my man. Go listen to the song, Long Way. You said long way from home, right?
Yeah, long way home.
Long Way Home is premiering here on the P.E.G podcast. So make sure you guys go check it out. All right, and then go check it out on YouTube as well. I mean, go follow my man.
Yes,
go
sir.
follow my boy.
Yes, sir.
If they wasn't listening right now, man, there's somebody feeling alone still. They feel like, man, that guy put out his money to it. I don't want to. I got a different situation and this and the third. What message would you give them in 15 seconds that will impact just one person for generations to come, man? Whether it's right now, whether it's later when they watch it, what message would you give in 15 seconds? What that would look like? And go.
I would say, as far as the artist and the whole industry goes, nothing is amiss. Nothing is amiss. Whatever you put the money into, when you stop, that's when you lost.
Oh wow.
The moment you,
I don't think they heard you, bro. Say
the
that one
moment
time.
when you stop,
Yeah.
that's when you lost.
Yo.
Nothing is amiss. If you put your money into a bad video, you got a footage, cut it up, apply it to the next one. Yeah. If you put money into a bad studio session, listen to where you got wrong, fix it with the engineer, apply it to the next one. But if you quit, whatever work that you put before that, you're losing all of it.
Damn.
But if you don't stop and you apply more,
yeah,
you're closer than you think you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's no rush to it.
No, it's not.
There's no rush. Set a schedule. Whatever plans I make, I write it down. Set a schedule. It might take us a year, but we getting there. Yeah. 2 years. Okay, fine. That's cool with me. We're getting there.
I'm getting there. It's a long race. You said like it's a marathon.
It is. So we're getting there. But if you expect it, like, I'm going to do this right now. I threw a lot of money into it. It happens. Money comes, money goes. Experience, you cannot buy that. And then you got to learn. You know what I'm saying? The learning aspect, a lot of people forget. Sometimes it's not always going to be about you. Let somebody else do it. Sit back and learn.
Yeah, you gotta be the student.
Gotta be a student. Yeah, a student of the game too. It really helps.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. Nothing is amiss. The moment you stop, the moment you decide to give up, that's when you lost.
I mean, hey, if you stop giving up on your dreams right now, you already lost. You gotta pick up right now. Keep going. Don't stop.
There might be some funks. There might be some funks in the way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all get lost on the path. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all get lost in the path, but the end, you can never lose focus of what you're actually trying to achieve. It's okay to sit back. Going. Yeah. Like, take a break, pause, you know what I'm saying? Rejuvenate, you know what I'm saying? Hydrate, get back on the road. Yeah. That's how it is. Yeah. It's never going to be a straight shot. No, at all. You stop. I mean, what are the chances a boy from Ghana, from Swami, my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? It has a name of its own. Like, if anybody that's been in Ghana, they will know. It's bad over there. I've been to like more than 5 countries. I know like 3 languages. I only graduated high school. I come from a family of 6. I'm the third born. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Like, so I'm every single time I step outside, I'm being a different art. Like, every single time I beat arts every day. Yeah. You know, like I was expecting.
I'm proud of you though, bro.
So I'm trying. So it's if you probably don't know me and I'm telling you this, trust me, it's possible. It is possible. You could do anything you want to do. People say that, I'm like, nah, you really can. Set the goal, give yourself some time, you know what I'm saying? Get your resources, learn, and then just move.
Just do it. Can't stay, like you said, can't stay stagnant. You gotta move, you gotta keep going forward. Move. And then if y'all not getting nothing from that, I don't know what to tell you. My boy, it's telling you the truth, bro. You gotta keep going. It's your dream, it's your goal. Take every dime you have and put it toward. You know, you gotta pay for somebody to live. Yeah. So don't fund your rent and to say, oh, effing Taylor told you. Nah. You need somewhere to sleep. But we saying is invest into yourself. Yeah. You know what I mean? And believe in yourself. Yeah. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else can. No. Feel me? So you gotta believe in yourself. And man, like I said, thank you for sitting down, tapping in with us, chopping it up, coming in, and just, vibing with me. It means a lot. You're definitely family. We locked in. And look, man, nobody told y'all today, tomorrow, or yesterday that they love you. Bruh, know that Sharp from the P.E.G podcast love you. My man effing Taylor loves you. Bro. Taylor gang. All love. Taylor the Black. We all in the building. You feel me?
All love.
Stop hating. Spread love. We love you today. We love you tomorrow. Yes, sir. Live to inspire. You already know. Let's get it. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. That's right. Over there.